Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly is rated M for mature audiences of 17 years or older, for blood and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright guys, welcome to Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. For those that have been following the Facebook feed, as well as the website, you'll know that I'm doing a nightmare mode run, which is a bitch to do. Really bad. So this is actually my third time playing through this game. To unlock Nightmare Mode, all you have to do is beat Hard Mode. And to get Hard Mode unlocked, you have to beat the game in Normal Mode. So you have to beat the game 2 times to get the Nightmare Mode. Not really sure why I had to do it that way. Oh, right, that's why. The reason why I did this was so I could unlock this Type D costume. This costume, you'll see in a little bit. What it looks like. So, yeah. I'll start talking about more when the game actually gets started, so I shall see you guys after the opening cutscene.
Didn't we always promise each other that we would always be together? We used to play here all the time. Yeah. All of this will be gone soon. Is your leg okay? Does it hurt? It does a little, but I'm fine. Meow? Yes? Never mind. Mayu, about that time back then. Mayu? Mayu! Where are you going? No, stop! Wait! Mayu! Mayu?
Alright, here we are. This costume will become more important later on. One of the reasons why I chose this costume set, by the way, is because, as you can tell, the game is really, really dark. This is actually the maximum brightness of the game. The white kimono, I hope, will actually make the character pop out more against the dark background. Anyway, this is actually the first Fatal Frame game I played way back when. So, yeah. Hold on, I think I still have subtitles turned on. I think I do. Yeah, I have them on in the cutscene. What am I talking about? I'll go into more details about how the ghost hunting is going to work when we get done with this next cutscene.
Mayu? A lost village. A long time ago, there was a village here that disappeared during a festival. People who get lost in the woods are trapped by the village. Could this be that place?
Come on. There we are. Now, I already have the camera. This is because this is a New Game Plus, obviously, so I have it. Hello. I'm going to show you what I have unlocked already. I've already have the stats maxed. Excuse me while I itch my ear. There we are. Go to type 7, that way I have infinite film. Alright. Additional... God damn this headset. I have the light indicator that tells me when the fatal frame hits. The shut button at the right moment to escape a spirit when you're caught. That's where I just mash the buttons when they're attacking me. Increase spirit power for when you get when capturing spirits. Allow you to see previously invisible spirits hidden in the village or mansion. This one is this big one for your New Game Plus. It allows you to find ghosts that you would have missed in your first playthrough. I'll point these out when we get to them. The equip function that I have is shows the HP of closest spirit in the capture circle in the viewfire's upper left. You equip up to 3 power lenses, sound, worn, fail frame, and the zoom function. I also have the slow, stun, see, track, stop, which I haven't upgraded at all. Let me do that real quickly. I have plenty of points, so... Blast, 0, Crush. Didn't get that either? What the hell? Of course, when I got these done. These are really good, especially for Nightmare playthroughs. Equip. This is 0, so... Let's replace that with Crush. You is 0 and your Blast, so it'll keep you there. Alright. Now I have all but one ghost in the spirit list done. That we'll get throughout the course of the game. Okay. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I'll point out when we get to ghosts that you can't get normally, some of which will be obvious, like right now we don't have the camera. Alright. Brings back memories, this game. Black bag. News clipping. Let's start with the construction of All God's Dam approaching Masumi Makimura, a geological surveyor dispatched to the area. He has gone missing. Mr. Makimura, why did I say Mikimura? Makimura went to the area to investigate the site that would be submerged once the dam was built, but hasn't been heard from for 5 days. Let's see here. The search of Masumi Makimura, age 26, the surveyor missing since the 4th of this month, came to a close yesterday. Mr. Makimura had been helping to conduct a geological survey for All God's Dam. As of yesterday, he has been missing for 10 days. Wow. And a picture of a couple.
Whose is this, I wonder? Who else is here?
Good question. There's our first ghost. You don't get anything for a spirit list for this one, by the way, but you still get points.
I wonder if anyone's here. Hmm. Leo? Yeah.
All right. So I was trying to remember what I was going to tell you guys. I was going to tell you about the ghosts in this game. The ghost completion of this game. Since I've already gotten most of the ghosts with the exception of one, which is a hidden ghost in a later chapter, I'm not going to be doing a lot of reloading like I did in Fatal Frame 1. So we don't really have to worry about that too much. Anyway. This one's obviously the only one you can get. You can only get this one in second playthrough.
Isn't anybody here? Should we go inside? Mayu? Mayu! What's wrong?
I don't want to kill anyone.
What was that? I don't know.
Okay, that may not have been that terrifying to you. That probably been a little terrifying to you guys. That was really freaky for me, considering I'm alone in the dark right now at midnight. Yay! And that was really freaky, just all the whispering in my ear. Ugh. And I want to check something real quickly. Don't think I'm doing anything pervy. It's hard to explain. Hold on. There we are. Okay. Move. Okay. What I was checking was a theory of mine. The blood on her kimono will be explained a little later on, by the way. Kimonos are folded very specifically in Japan. One of the things that is most notable, I'm going to do this while using Mayu here as an example, is the way the flaps in the front are folded. As you can see, her left front is folded over the right flap. This indicates that it is a normal kimono. If that was reversed, however, if this side was over this one, that's how the dead are buried. So it's an interesting little thing I wanted to check out, see if they actually did that. But they didn't, so. Woman's Notebook number 1. I've heard rumors about the Lost Village before. Long ago, a massacre occurred on the day of a ceremony, and the village was wiped from the map. Twin deity statues in the forest lead lost people to the village's entrance. Once you pass through the gate, however, you cannot go back. The village eternally relives the night of death. The insane laughter of a woman is said to echo throughout the village. The only survivor of the massacre at the village was a lone woman. Creepy. There was something else I wanted to say. What was it, real quickly? Oh, damn, my head's going all fog-like. Number 2. Sometimes I sense someone passing by the window. He carries a torch and mutters things. He seems to be searching for somebody, but it's not Masumi. In the distance, I can hear some kind of sad ceremonial song being sung. They say this village vanished on the day of a ceremony, and that day is repeated over and over again. Now I remember what I was going to tell you. It was about the weird cutscene a few seconds ago. They don't really address this in any real context, at least. But there was a long-standing belief, I believe, in feudal Japan. It may have been something that's been all over the world. But the belief is that people who are born with twins, especially identical twins like Mio and Mayu are, they have supernatural powers.
I feel like we're being watched by someone.
So what we just saw was a extension of that belief, that these two are somehow connected to spirits. And that they were attuned with the spirits of this house. I feel the need I need to explain this stuff, so... Okay. Another ghost, that's a vanishing ghost only if you have a replay. If not, you can skip this if you want to. You have to be really careful with this one because each time she goes behind one of these slots in the window, she disappears from your view fire for a split second, so you save before going for that one. Wait. Let's see here. Someone, anybody, whoever sees this, look for me. I'm trapped in the village. Help me. Miyako Sudo. So that's the author of this book. Of this notebook. There's a kimono box here so you can get some herbs. Yay, drugs. I love this game. It's one of the few games I've actually had a lot of replay value with. Ha! Another little fun Japanese belief, I guess, or thing. As you notice, the picture, I'm going to show it quickly. See if I find a good picture of her full body. That's a good one. As you can see from the calves down, she has no feet. This comes from the Kabuki theater beliefs. Basically, to differentiate between other people in the Kabuki theater, ghost characters would wear an extra long kimono. And this brought on the belief that ghosts, when people die and they become ghosts, they don't have feet. You can see this a lot in a lot of anime and movies, especially from Japan. So that's why they don't have feet in this game. Just thought I'd explain that.
Cold.
Masumi, it's me, Miyako. I came looking for you. Let's go home together. Together we can make it. Call for me if you find this. I'll be nearby. Miss you. No.
I wonder if anyone's really here.
Interesting little side note that I just noticed. Ooh. Damn inverter controllers. This is a light bulb. And a light switch. Ooh, jeez, that's weird. So that means either one of two things. There's not a light bulb, just to prove the point. Either A, this ritual isn't, this event where the ritual, whatever happened, failed or whatever. I'm trying to be as vague as possible so I don't spoil it for people who haven't seen the game, haven't played the game. This either happened not too long ago, at least to the point of electricity, or people have actually tried to repopulate the village, and obviously failed. So, yeah. And you see the light bulbs everywhere, so... Ha! Gotcha. You see? No legs. I'm sorry, I'm going to handle quickly. You may want to go back and save, by the way. If you do leave this area, Mayu here will stay. Right, before we do anything else, let's run into here.
What's strange about this place?
Thank you. Move. Move. Let's take a picture of her. Come on. Get into the light so I can get a better view of you. There we are. Click. Again, though you don't get any points for that or it goes towards your spirit list, if you actually go into your photos, you'll actually have the subject. And this is how you find out about your character's last name. You're Miyu and Mayu Akamura. Excuse me. Number 5. Sometimes I hear eerie song-like sound coming from the family altar. It sounds like it's coming from deep below. Maybe it's just the wind? Or maybe there really is something behind that wall. Intriguing. Flashlight! Yosh. Now I can finally show you guys stuff. Camera obscura pointers. This camera was made by Dr. Aso to take photographs of beings in the supernatural plane that normally cannot be seen. It can reveal events from the past through the lingering thoughts of individuals. It is also able to photograph spiritual beings that are invisible to the naked eye. Taking a photo of an unseen being has an exorcismal effect, but simultaneously creates a sort of link with them. If the camera obscura is used carelessly, these beings may even gain the upper hand on the user. I wonder if I could photograph the site at the heart of the village's forbidden ritual. If Dr. Aso were here, I'm sure he would be excited. Seijiro Makakabe. Fun little side fact, the camera obscura is an actual camera. It's one of those old ones with the black room built into the back of it. You see them a lot in really old movies. One little side note.
That's...
So, this is the camera obscura. It takes pictures of impossible things. What was that? I can't believe this is true. This thing is too dangerous.
Camera obscura. Neo. What's that? Is someone here?
I just noticed something. Mayu is really pale. Basic camera operations. The camera obscura is a special camera that allows you to exercise spirits by taking photographs of them. When you face the direction where a spirit is, the filament in the bottom right of the screen or on the top of the viewfinder will glow. Once you've located a spirit, raise the camera with the circle button. When you found a spirit, center in the viewfinder screen and press the shutter button, X or R1. To take a photo of it, this is the default settings. Fun little side note, this game has actually been remade twice. There is the Xbox Director's Cut Edition, where you actually have a FPS mode where everything is in first-person mode. I love that mode. I've played it with Lone Sliver, a friend of mine who's been on the channel before. Loads of fun. Oh, love that mode. I wish they would have incorporated it into the download for this. The second is a Wii remake, an HD remake. It has a lot of new functions, and new features, like a haunted house mode, and which is multiplayer, by the way. And I believe 2 new endings. Fun little side note. Don't worry, those side notes will disappear as the as the LP goes on. You can just very faintly see the image of a ghost there, of a woman.
It's gone. Come on, let's get out of here.
Alright. So now let's leave. Oh. Whoa. Well, you may not have seen it, but this thing here flared open. I can't really tell things to the previous screen being so small, so... Doors held shut by some kind of powerful force. As you notice, the little circle in the center of the camera actually shoots up towards the head of a ghost. If you capture a picture of a ghost with the crosshair at the center of it, you get more points. Different place shown in the photo. Looks like a coal brazier somewhere. Advice for those playing along: switch to your Type 7 film when you're doing stuff like this, and when you get into a fight, switch over to your damaging film. Let's go back and save. One of the few problems I've come across with downloading this is that it will occasionally freeze if you play too long. So I've gotten into the habit of saving often. Don't get me wrong, it's still an amazing game, so I wouldn't hold that against this game. It's just a minor inconvenience, really. That's where I gotta find that brazier. Luckily, we know where that is. It's in the back room. Flashlight. If you use your right analog stick, you can actually move her hand